Hi, my name is Mandy Gavin, and I will be teaching your students first or second our pre-AP chemistry class this first trimester here as we go forward with about 20 days of what they're calling Techsmester 1.1. I'm just going to go through for about 5 minutes or so some of the class overview and important things and where to find them. If there is something you want to rewind or pause, feel free, but also don't hesitate to email if you have a question or want a little more information about something, as I'm going to try to go a little fast with this just to respect everybody's time on open house. So a little bit about myself. The first thing I'd like to just share is that this is my 18th year teaching, and I have been with Eastridge since it opened. And prior to that, I stayed at home and for a few years. And I first started at Eastview High School, my teaching career way back when. I have a bachelor's and master's degree from the U of M, and I have two boys. One is a senior, and one will be a sophomore. And they've probably spent way more time than they care to the last few months with me, but I personally have enjoyed it. So let's take a look at the class schedule a little bit and see what that's all about. This is just kind of self-explanatory ideas. I keep looking back because I'm screening it on my smartboard. So if you're wondering why I keep looking back, that's why, so I can read it. And these are just basic things, coming to class on time, trying not to miss class, turning in things on time, and asking questions and participating. We go at a pretty rapid clip in this particular trimester, and they really need to stay focused, and getting ahead of things isn't a bad idea either. I suggest to them that they start off and get to their 3 classes, have lunch, go home, and then open back the computer and keep going with their assignments. Join us, if they need help from 2:40 to 2:45 to 3:30 each day on our Google Meet as well if they would like to. I am open to opening up Google Meet during their normal class period too. So if they want to get up and kind of go through the motions, if you're a VLA student and are at home and come to the class when it starts and open it up at 8:30 and just kind of hang out. And if I can get to questions they may have, I can't promise, but I will maybe try to do that just so they kind of stay on track. Sometimes that's helpful too. They definitely need a calculator. A TI-30 is sufficient. Most of these kids have higher math though, and so this particular kind of calculator is something they probably have, and that's totally fine too. They need a notebook just for this particular class, a 3-ring binder for this class. And the textbook is one we're using online. The different handouts they will want to print out at home, and I won't be giving them to them, but and then Chromebooks charged and ready to go each day as well. If you are a VLA student, the parent of or guardian of, here's some norms I'm going to ask them to be aware of. So if you want to just kind of pause this and look it over, feel free, but I'm going to keep going with this. Let's talk about Schoology and where to find different things. And this is probably the most useful information. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about these 6 ideas here with you on Schoology, and walk you through what Schoology things they should be able to find. So if I change my screen and I go over to my Schoology page, this is going to look a little different for your student because this is my viewpoint, and I see a little bit more than they see, obviously. But the first thing they'll want to do is take attendance if they are not in class physically. If they are a hybrid that's at home that day, or they're a VLA student, they need to click this link and do attendance every day by 3 o'clock. This is the next kind of folder that I'm going to open is going to be a class folder where the students will find just general information. So this is the syllabus that they'll want to look at. This is the safety sheet. We're not doing any labs, actual like physical labs in class. They'll all be virtual through 2 platforms called Pivot or Gizmo. So I'm not going to spend too much time on safety stuff at this point. Let's see. Gold sheet. This is kind of a cheat sheet that we give kids, and it looks like this. If they didn't get it in their bag when they picked up for VLA, you can print it out won't be gold, but it still has the same information. They can use this on tests and homework. If you are in class a day, I will give it to you as a hybrid person. This is our textbook if we were in class normally, but we're going to use something called CK12, so don't worry about that. And then lastly, what I would like to point out is there are units that we go through. Unit 1 is where we're starting. And so this particular folder, if they click it and open it up, it has all the different kind of handouts. That's where you'd find the things to print out. The PowerPoints, the reading, that textbook I talked about, any labs or other videos. And then here's where they would go if we have an assessment or test or quiz that we'll do online. Here's where they would find that. Going back, just kind of linking it. Here will be, they're not live now, but Google Meets, they will have the link so that they can log in and get to a Google Meet. And then I think the most important thing to stress with all of this is every day going to the calendar, clicking here. I would not worry about what's listed under the calendar link, but more so the actual link, because underneath tells you when things are due, and the link or the actual calendar is what's important. And so when they click on the day, it will pull up exactly what they need to do with links of things that they can get, click on and do the different assignments. So this is what I would say is your most beneficial thing each day. Take attendance, open up the calendar, and go through what you need to. And obviously don't hesitate to ask anytime for help. Please email me if you have any questions. I would love to make things more clear if I was confusing, and hopefully I stayed under 5 minutes, but I'm very excited to get started with your students and get going and talking with them about this class and getting them to think about their world in respect to chemistry. So thank you, and let me know if I can help you with any questions.